Mike Tyson, Spike Lee, and Jimmy Niederlander. Jackson, baby!
It's not an easy thing to do, to go before the world and share with an audience what he's done in his life. And I think that this is, even more importantly, this is about redemption. This is about human character. This is about where you can change stuff. You can turn things around. And when I saw that, I said, I thought this automatically, you know, it takes courage to get in the ring, but it takes courage to get on the stage. And then, let me tell you this, because this has come up a lot. You're not gonna see, Denzel's not playing Mike, it's not Sam Jackson, it's Mike Tyson in person on stage. And that takes a lot of courage. And he's gonna be out here sharing his life with the audience who I think is gonna be captivated, because it captivated me, and so much that I chose this project to make my debut on Broadway.
I don't know, just tell them who I am, basically. You know, people know me, basically, and they know a lot about me, but they really don't know who I am and probably why I'm the way I am that way. So, and they'll find that out too. They'll find out that my mother's a prostitute, my father's a pimp, and I come from a real, I don't know what, the sex worker world and stuff, you know, so that's why I look at the world from a different perspective than most people when I was a young kid. You know, no way I could have a good relationship with women back then after viewing that kind of goodie. So I talk about that stuff.
Hi, Eddie Goldman from No Holds Barred. A question for Mike. Mike, I know over the years you've been very critical of...
Pretty much, you know, this is entertainment as well. You know, I'm not up here, you know, doing any sob story, woes with me. This is entertainment, but I'm telling you from a human perspective, this is just Mike's life from the beginning till now. And from then and now, it's going to be, wow, it's pretty dynamic. Oh, it's a really amazing, you know, now that I can say I'm alive and I can talk about it, but it's pretty amazing, yes. But I don't think it's therapy, though. I wish it was therapy.
Mike is telling his own life story, so no one knows that better than him. So it's not going to be a thing like you used this word instead of that word. I mean, we have not started rehearsals yet, but it's, you know, it's going to be a collaboration. But I mean, Mike really has, you don't want to tell him to flow. You know, you got to flow. It's not about remembering this word at this exact moment. We're not doing Shakespeare. It's something totally different.
You know, I lived a life where I believed that that I really could believe that I might have been special and everybody else is not. And, you know, but I realized that that's not what life is about. Life is all about giving, and life is all about being in servitude. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to say that, and you know, but I have to live that life now, because if I'm not at that extreme in my life, I'm just destructive. Like me with my wife, where this is awesome. This is just, it could never be better in my life. If I never made another quarter, it could never be better. But if I'm not conscious of this, I'm so self-destructive. If I'm not conscious of I love my wife and my children, and this is my purpose, then I'm self-destructive. So I've got to be very conscious on how I live my life, and that's why I've been so successful, because I've been conscious, and I know there's somebody bigger than me in the world out there.
Ha 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 ha.